What is going on, YouTube? Everyone, I know the lighting is very shitty. I don't have my LED or my lights in my room on, but it's okay. We'll stick with the background lamp as for now. This will be a very quick episode or live stream. So I'll get into the WNBA first and then cover the Denver Nuggets second. As of right now, you read the title. It is mainly about the Denver Nuggets news, but the WNBA just had Game 39 with the Minnesota Lynx taking on the Connecticut Sun at their home in the Mohegan Sun Arena. Unfortunately for the Connecticut Sun, they fell short due to Bridget Carlton's game-winning three that sealed the deal. It was like 33 feet deep from beyond the arc, so it is crazy. And the simple fact is that I think the Minnesota Lynx are winning the championship. Ultimately, because they have great chemistry, they got great defense, they got great shooters, good all around leadership in Nafisa Collier, Courtney Williams, and of course, Coach Reeve. So it's really hard to compete with that with their veteran presence and the new addition of Maisha Hines Allen. And I think that overall, the Lynx will have to take down the Aces, or it could be the Liberty. Who knows how this is going to work considering it's been tough. So it's never easy, but we will see. Around the league too, Brittany Griner and Ricky Jackson got into it as the Phoenix Mercury defeated the LA Sparks in, I believe it was a 4-point victory. Let me double check that right now. It's pretty crazy how, like, what is it? If the Lynx, I think, lost tonight, they would have ended up as a 3 seed still due to the tiebreaker, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the Mercury won 85-81. The Aces, which I will cover right now, defeated the Storm. The Storm came back in the third quarter, but they lost the 1-point lead as a collapse without Jewel Lloyd or Ezzy I don't know how to pronounce her last name, McBeggar or something. It's weird. The Atlanta Dream defeated the Chicago Sky at their home 70-86, which I think the Chicago Sky are now out of the 8th seed. So yeah, and the New York Liberty 87-71 defeated the Washington Mystics in a very decisive victory for that. I believe they secured the 1 seed, so we'll see. As of right now, though, guys, we have a bit of some news in regards to the Denver Nuggets. I think the biggest talk right now is who is their main rival, arch enemy, or just the biggest competitor against them. And they think it's the Wolves, but I disagree. And I think it could be potentially Oklahoma City because we did beat them once, but that was beginning of the season. And the rest of the games, I'm pretty sure they did defeat the Denver Nuggets pretty fairly. One was decisive, the other wasn't really too close anyway. But look, just knowing for a fact that the Thunder potentially might be the biggest threat because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you've got Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, you've got the addition of Alex Caruso, and they traded for Josh Giddey. Thank God he's no longer there. But yeah, it's just terrible because Lou Dort, all those guys, they have such a great team, and they did deserve that 1 seed. But I know for a fact we could have taken them down if we had faced them. But the reason why I think it's a coin flip and it's not Minnesota as the biggest threat is because we know we can defeat them. We know what they're capable of how it took 7 games to defeat us. And the simple fact is that the Denver Nuggets, think about it right now, guys, they don't have a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very easily displaced roster. It's like their roster is really, meshed well. Like they're not shakable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's just because Denver, through thick and thin, always finds a way to get the job done. That's what they did in the playoffs against the Lakers. But I know with what KCP said, they were just tired. They didn't have it in them. I kind of disagree because it's like, dude, imagine had they gotten to the Western Conference Finals again against Dallas, they would have found some sort of energy, some sort of power to gain back. And they could have been in the finals, but I know that would have been a whole different matchup against Boston. So who knows how that'll go. I'm not going to remain on this topic too long because I know it's pretty late, but the simple fact is that the Denver Nuggets I think they're still the team to beat, aside from the fact that the Wolves did go ahead and make it to the Western Conference Finals, but they're just not that experienced anyway. So either or, we'll just have to see. This is Mr. Exquisite Nugget signing off. We got some more good shows. I'll get into the details on this in the next one. This was a quicker, faster episode than most. So, other than that, guys, you guys have a good night. Until then, Nikola Jokic.